know not to do is to rush people that's working on your car, because they'll fuck your shit up. Next thing you know, you on the side of the road hanging from a tree. So it's me, the Temperance. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I really hope that you decide to subscribe by the end of this video.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
But if you are not new here, I told y'all that I will return back with a story on his car caught on fire. But before we get into this video, y'all, I just want to address a few things right quick. I really do appreciate all of the love and support that you guys have been showing me over the last couple of years. But I really wish y'all like engaged with me more in the comment section or whatever. Like, I see the likes and stuff, I see the shares, all of that. I see it on Facebook, Instagram and stuff, but I need y'all in the comment section down below. That's why I need y'all at. Then my friends, y'all, they will literally watch the video and call me immediately after the video and be like,
okay, shit, that video was so good, you had me weak as hell, who was such and such, what they did to you, where they at, da da da.
Leave that shit in the comment section, because I'm sure as far as my new subscribers, hey y'all coming through like, you know, who else want to beat these hoes ass too? You know what I'm saying? So leave a comment down below. So in the last video, I kind of gave y'all like a little backstory on the accident or whatever, but I want to take it all the way back to the first accident, y'all, because this right here should be a fucking series, because it's like this story is going to lead to this story, and this story going to lead to this story, this story going to lead to this story, and the more y'all watch these videos, y'all going to start putting two and two together and be like, I know who such and such is. I told y'all I had an accident in my car or whatever. And I also told y'all that I had this same accident like less than 6 months ago or whatever. Now, I had the insurance on my car, but this time I didn't have the insurance. So last time I had the insurance on my car, I still end up taking responsibility of the accident, y'all, because I was in a 3-car accident. Somebody hit my car and I hit somebody else's car, and my car got all of the damages, y'all, and I still had to take the responsibility, y'all. It kind of took my insurance up a little bit or whatever, although it was filed through the police report as a hit and run accident, because I didn't really have no back end damages. My car was dusty as fuck around this time. Yeah, the inside was clean, but the outside, I just didn't wash it. I don't know. But anyway, so when they hit my car, y'all, you just saw the dust, like the little, you know how you hit something and leave like that little print behind. You could tell, like. But the car had no damages, y'all. It was my whole front end, and my car ended up being totaled, and my insurance had to pay for it, and it was just a long process. This is and that. I ended up getting a new car. The 6 months later, I ended up having the same accident, y'all. But it wasn't like somebody hit me this time. Somebody cut me off. Just like last time, I was just getting off of work. It's kind of like on the same road or whatever. But anyway, I was closer to home this time, so I was still able to drive my car home. Last time, my shit was totaled. I was kind of able to drive it home, but I had to keep pulling over because the shit kept catching a fire. My shit caught on fire, so I don't know if karma just be circling its way around to other people and stuff like that, but you know. So yeah, I'm headed home from work or whatever, and it was this Hispanic guy, whatever, him and his family in his truck. And y'all know them trailers that have those, you know, they pull cars and stuff on it. Yeah, they didn't have cars or nothing on it. They had like furniture and stuff, so I guess they was moving. He didn't have a signal light on the trailer or whatever, y'all. And I was able to claim that when the police came and all the other stuff or whatever, and they filed it or whatever, but I didn't have the insurance, so it really didn't even fucking matter. So they didn't really get any damages to their car or whatever, so the issue is really all on me. I don't even know if we even cool no more, because I ain't talked to this nigga in like probably 4 months now. I'm gonna say 3 months, because it's only been like, it probably been like 2-3 months for real since I ain't had my car. It's at the shop. And look, it's so funny because I was just telling Shayla and Bunny this other day, like, I sound like these niggas out here that ain't got no car. Like, yeah, my shit in the shop. It's a difference between me and them niggas, because niggas without a car be every fucking well. They always got somebody to take them somewhere. Now, I got somebody to take me somewhere, but I don't be trying to abuse, you know. I don't be trying to abuse that shit for real, because somebody get on your nerves and be like, look, I can't take you nowhere today. You gotta find your own way. I I had this homeboy, y'all. Now, I met this man a couple of years ago, like when I first moved out here or whatever. Now, I originally met him. It's so funny because I'm finna tell y'all, because I tell y'all this all the time. Damn, my battery died. My battery died, but I'm back. But I tell y'all this all the time. Most of my stories end up surrounding around, you know. Look, if you know, you know. Now, if you don't know, just keep listening. So anyway, I used to always, shop with this guy or whatever. And, we just became cool or whatever. Now, I'm not oblivious to niggas who are attracted to me or whatever. And I don't sell myself for no goddamn weed. Because the niggas start to get cheap on your ass. Because they'll start off like, oh, I can get this for you. I can get that, da 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 da. Like, I had a nigga that was like really coming through with like, dropping this shit off. But then he was starting to get skimp on me. You ain't gotta call my phone a motherfucking again, bitch. He tried me on some shit because it was like, you can leave it at the house. I'll pick it up when I get da 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 da. But when I pulled up to the house, I was like, this is what you left me? You ain't gotta call my phone no motherfucking again, bitch. I just shop with this guy or whatever. And so when guys like, if I shop with you or whatever, and then they be trying to hit on me, I just go ahead and tell them like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not a crackhead. It ain't never been that serious for real. He just always flirt with me when we get together, whatever. He started to get his life together and shit like that. So I ain't judging him. So my thing is like, he's a mechanic. Now, all this time that I've been knowing of this man being a mechanic, y'all, I'm very fucking careful with my car. Like, I'm really one of them people who love their car. Like, I hate to sound like a cliche, but I really did come from nothing. It really is bite me in the ass to not have my car right now. Taking it back to when I got my first car, I ain't never been without a car. Like, ever, ever, ever. Never, ever. And every time I move to a new city, you just got to find you a mechanic. You do. You got to become friends with these niggas or whatever because they'll talk over your head at the shop. Everybody know that. All women know that. And if you don't know that, now you know. So he ended up telling me that, he work on cars and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't want him to work on my car at that time because I had a brand new car. I ain't had no issues, da, da, da. That was when I first moved out here to Georgia. When I had met him or whatever, he told me, eventually after a couple of months after I've been shopping with him or whatever, he ended up telling me like, if you have any issues with your car, let me know. So I'm like, I bet. Oh shit, hold on, y'all. Child, I had my noodles on, child. So what the fuck am I like doing? I cooked dinner yesterday, so Bunny cooking dinner today. But he just came in the kitchen. So I guess he saw me recording and he was just like, oh, I'll come back. And it's like, go on to cook.
Ooh. I don't know what this season meal, but it's like a little tropical flavor or whatever, but it's, I know it's tasting different.
Y'all, do y'all be drinking these? I ain't got nothing left for real. And y'all be drinking these sparkling ice or whatever. It's berry lemonade, but they got a lot of flavors or whatever. You get these from Kroger for $1, y'all. They are really good. It's supposed to have like no fat, no sodium, no carbohydrate, no protein, no sugar, no nothing, no none of that. It say nothing, everything. It got like 5 calories in it. 1 bottle is good enough, but it's so good. It tastes like a soda. It really does, y'all. It tastes like a soda. So little small minor stuff like check my brakes, check my oil, check my tires and stuff like that, change my battery out. Like, he was holding me down doing the little small minor shit, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Comes about Bundy had ended up buying this new car, y'all. And we just gonna say Bundy bought the car, but it was like a little race car. And I don't know, Bundy had hit something like in the road one day and it kind of like fucked up his front end. Like, and it wasn't like the whole front end, it was like the tire, something like the alignment or something got knocked off.
Real bad.
So Bundy like, I'm gonna let him check, work on my car and da da da. So Bundy had like also jammed his trunk and he had a couple of more issues with his car or whatever. Like, Bundy ended up having like one of his lug nuts or something. It was actually like broke off in the tire. So you needed like a special machine to take it off or whatever. But instead of him telling us this, he was just like, I'll be back tomorrow to fix it. When tomorrow came or whatever, we didn't stress out whatever, because one thing you know not to do is to rush people that's working on your car, because they'll fuck your shit up. Next thing you know, you're on the side of the road hanging from a tree. But it was like a couple of days was going by, and Bunny like, what the fuck going on? Because I gotta get back and forth to work, this is and that. So I'm still in contact with him or whatever, because around this time I was still shopping with him. So I'm in contact with him like, I'm finna pull up on you, da da da. He like, yeah, I'm at the crib. So I'm like, you can hit me back on this, but you ain't call my nigga on by his car. I pull up on him, I'm shopping, da 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 da. I'm like, bro, what's the business with my friend car? And so he was just like, yeah, I'm trying to get the machine, I'm trying to get the parts to take the part off the tire off the car. It was just like he was coming up with excuses. So I was just like, I bet. Like a couple more days go by or whatever, he ends up catching the COVID, and he's still not giving us an update. So Bunny like, bruh, like what's going on with my car, da 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 da. He ain't trying to get on in there, because like I'm saying, don't rush these people, they be working on your car, y'all. So then like, I guess like a week later, I need to shop again. I hit him up like, bro, I'm finna pull up, what's up? So he was like, yeah, I'm at the house. So I'm like, bet. But yeah, yes, I'm having these interactions with him. No, I didn't catch the COVID, nothing like that. So when I have the interaction with him again, I'm like, did you tell my friend, like, you going to see his car, da da da, like, what's up? So he just kept pushing out, like, I'm sick, da da da. I'm like, okay, you are feeling bad, I see it. Throw my shit out the window. Fast forward, he never even called us back on the damn car, y'all. It's literally like 2 or 3 weeks went by now. You don't have the COVID that long. COVID was only literally lasting for like 14 days back then, y'all. Luckily, Bunny got another car out here or whatever, like. So he was just driving that car back and forth to work till he really decided, like, you know what, I'm finna put this tire and shit back on his car.
I'm gonna switch my shit. Man, you know, trade my shit and get another car, because I know you see me having these problems on the car. I don't know, bro, I think you gotta get something in the road. You know how you got cars folks on the road come, hey, y'all got this out here, y'all don't fix my shit.
So moving forward, Bunny got a new car and everything, y'all. Anyway, so I got this car, and when the guy had ended up coming off, I told y'all he had a trailer on his truck. So he ended up cutting my car out. So it really wasn't like a total accident. The radiator wasn't even fucked up for real. The radiator was just hit.
Like, I knew the radiator, but it was hit. It wasn't to the point where all my motor and all that stuff was just messed up, and it's just like, oh, you just can't drive this car no more.
So in real life, I just got body damages done to my car. Thank the Lord, it ain't nothing like under the hood, because it would be a major issue. Not gonna lie, y'all, it would be a very major issue. But before I took it to the shop, I let my homeboy look at it like, bro, can you switch the bumpers out? Can you like fix the hood? Da 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 da. And so he was just like, man, it's gonna cost you a grill. It's gonna cost you some money. And so I'm like, okay, like y'all ain't got no payment plans with y'all with y'all shop or nothing like that. He like, it's gonna cost you like about $4,000-5,000, da da da. And I'm like, okay, bitch, stop fucking spit the price out. Shit, I gotta fix this shit. This is my car. Like, this is my baby. So I'm like, at this point, just put my fucking radiator inside the car. I'll ride around with the car still fucked up until I can get the money to fix that part, the bumper in the hood. He was just like, I could do that. I could do that. So he was just like, he was very adamant, y'all. He knew that he could fix it. So he was just like, I'm coming, da da da. Let's go forward to like, soon as I had an accident, I'm calling my brother like, I need help get my car fixed. Now, not my god brother, not like Jamie and them. My daddy got kids. Y'all know how that go. So my mama don't have no kids. I'm the only child on her side, but my daddy got kids. So I'm calling my brother, y'all, on my daddy's side. My brother is a very much older guy. My brother like 50-something. He old. But anyway, I'm calling my brother like, bro, I need some help, get my car fixed. Like, this shit is out of control. I'm telling him what had happened, da da da. I didn't have the money to get the shit. They don't keep the insurance stuff in my car, da da da. Because I don't call them for nothing for real, y'all. Unless I really need some fucking help. But if I really need some help, what I told y'all, I'll call Glenda. So I got another story behind that. This ain't what that's about. I'm calling my homeboy back like, bro, I'm just gonna, oh shit, hold on. Let me switch this out. Let's get back to this. So I'm calling my homeboy like, bro, y'all gotta work with me. Y'all gotta work with me because I'm coming out of pocket with this stuff and da da da. Like, can you at least just fix the radiator and then we'll just fix the bumper and then we'll just fix the hood? Because when I get my shit back next week, y'all, I'm driving this fucking I'm driving this fucking far away. You can blow your horn and be like, oh, it's 2 cars can fit in front of you, bitch, drive around. I'm not getting hit no more. I don't want nobody else to drive me into nobody else. I don't want nobody to cut me off. Like, y'all, having accidents is really traumatizing. let's go back. He tell me like, it's gonna be like 4-5,000 to fit my car. First he said it would be 3,000. I'm like, okay, I can afford 3,000. But when he took it up to 4 and 5,000, I'm like, oh shit, how I'ma eat this month? Like, bitch, I got bills. Like, y'all, my motherfucking rent is not cheap out here. So I'm like, bro, can you just put the radiator in? So he was just like, yeah, I can put the radiator in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I bet. So I'm taking the car over to his shop or whatever. I'm like, see, you ain't had the parts and stuff for my friend car last time. See, I'm actually bringing the car to the shop. So put my shit on the machine or something, like look at it and figure out what it is. He like tell me what all I need to buy. Now, y'all, this is where I feel like he tried to play with me because just listen, okay. So I'm buying the shit, y'all. I'm buying the radiator, the AC condensers, and all this stuff. I got all this shit piled up in my fucking hallway in the house. I'm thinking like, if he can't fix my car and I have to take my car to another shop, what if they don't accept these parts? I can't return these parts, especially if I keep them over a certain amount of days. On top of the fact of me having to get the money to fix the car. He like, I'm like, I can't drive my car over to you. I don't even want to drive the car no more, because at that point, y'all, the shit started jerking. I'm like, okay, the radiator got to be...
You're done. You're done.
When he said he was coming over, I was just like, you ain't gotta wait, because I'm still waiting for another part to come through. Just wait till they come in on Friday or Saturday. So then, y'all, Saturday came, the part come. So I'm texting him. I'm like, all right, bro, the part's here. I got everything you said I needed. Pull up on me. Y'all, he ain't answering the phone. My messages going green. I'm literally sending messages back to back to back to back to back. It's like this nigga went ghost on me, y'all. So I'm crying. I'm stressing out. Like, did this nigga just dip out on me?
Ran off on the floor twice.
Yes, I told you I shot with him and stuff like that. Like, I would literally go over his house on a day that I'm just off work, he off work, and we'll just, drink, smoke, watch TV, Oh my God, I just broke my nail. No, I just did these. I'm so mad. But anyway, why would my nail break like that? Now I gotta do my nail over. But anyway, so he was just like, I'll fuck with you, right? And I was just like, no, don't want to fuck with me. And he was just like, why not? I'm like, I don't look at you like that. Like, why would you be attracted to me? Like, don't fuck up our friendship, friend. Like, don't do that. Like, the next day come, I'm calling him, I'm texting him, I'm calling him, I'm texting him. Like, I know you ain't ignoring my calls at this point. You have me blocked because you did this shit when you was supposed to work on button the car. And so literally like Sunday night, he ended up texting me back. He was just like, LOL. And I'm like, LOL. At this point, y'all, I got like 35 fucking messages sent, y'all. But at this point, I got like 35 messages like, what you doing? Where you at? My car need fixing. I got all the parts. Da-da-da-da. I'm back. I'm like, I'm sending the messages back to back. Now, I was trying to get on your nerve with it, but when I seen you wasn't texting me back, I'm throwing them messages out. And then when I started drinking and I'm crying and stuff, I'm like, now he finna feel this wrath. I'm like, I don't like going off on you because you gotta do me this favor, but now you acting, you. So he told me something, bro. I was in the mountains. I ain't had no service. We went fishing, and he said something. They went camping or something. So I'm like, who the fuck is we? Yeah, he was just like, bro, calm your ass down. I'm gonna pull up on you tomorrow after work. I bet. So I'm like, I gotta call off work tomorrow. So yeah, it's Monday. So I call off work, whatever. It's like 5 o'clock. So he gets out of work at 5 o'clock. So he texts me. He like, I'm on the way. So I'm like, okay, good. I can make it to work tomorrow. He gonna come put the radiator in my car. He gonna clean my shit up. It's gonna look like, decent enough for me to get back and forth to work. So then he texted me like 7 o'clock. No, it was like 5:30, 6:30 around that time. And so he was just like, oh, I had a couple plays to make. I'm finna pull up on you though. I'm finna pull up on you. And so around about 7 o'clock, y'all.
Ooh, this motherfucker playing with me.
Like, are you playing with me right now? Like, are you playing? He like, bro, time got away from me. People kept calling me while I was out making plays, but I got you tomorrow. I got you tomorrow. Before I go any further, I just want to tell y'all, like, the Lord, God, oh my God, Jesus. Y'all, when he send them signs, you can ignore them if you want to. You can ignore these signs if you want to, but when God started throwing signs and he started throwing bigger signs, and then it gets to the point where he's screaming at you like, don't Do it. Like when he starts screaming at you like that, like don't do it. Don't do it. So the next day, I missed work again, of course, 5 o'clock. So I'm like, okay, he coming through today. He said he was gonna come through today. Let's not get on his nerve. I'm not even gonna text him first. I'm gonna see if he gonna text me. So 5:30, he ended up texting me. He was like, you at the house? I'm like, where the fuck can I go? So he like, I am finna pull up. So he on the way, y'all. He on the way. So he tell me like, I'm out here. He tell me a county that he is literally nearby. So I'm like, I bet he coming. So literally about another 45 minutes go by or whatever. I'm like, are you still on the way? He told me something. Yeah, I had to stop by the AutoZone. My car had ran hot. I'm like, okay. Mind y'all, he drive a fucking Charger, y'all. Now it's one of them like, I guess you want to be like 20, 15, 16, 17. No, it's not a fucking 17 because I drive a 17. He got fucking 13, 14. He got an old Charger. Like, I guess it's like, I don't know. It's an old Charger, y'all. And it looked like a dope boy car. And I tell him like, bro, why you got all these lights and stuff? You got all these speakers and shit. Ain't no back seat in the back seat, y'all. All that is speaker. He got the fucking LED lights up under the car. They all in the inside of the car. It smell like weed every time you get inside the car. Can't even see inside the car. I tell him like, nigga, why do you even got all of this on this car? Like you look like you asking people to pull your ass over. You know what I'm saying? And he be like, I just love my car. I love my car. Whatever. So this car is old as fuck, y'all. So he told us he had to run to the AutoZone and get something for the car because it ended up running hot. So I'm like, you know, whatever. I was like, do you got one of them little lights, like the little street lights that the mechanics be having, like, you know, to hang it on a tree so you can work on my car or whatever, because we finna be outside all night. At this point, I might as well just call out from work tomorrow. I'm missing fucking days at work, y'all. He like, yeah, you know, I got all that, that's why I went to work today, so I can get all the parts to fix your car. I was like, you know, all the tools to fix your car. So I'm like, okay, you know, bet, you know, he's on the way. He just having a little issue with his car, y'all. It about 7:30, 8 o'clock. He tell me like, bro, my car running hot. Like, I'm still at the store or whatever. Like, you know, by the time I come to you, it's gonna be like 9:30, 10 o'clock. We might as well just wait till tomorrow. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Tomorrow comes, y'all. It's Wednesday at this point. So I'm waiting till 5 o'clock again. 5:30 come. He texts me like I'm on the way. At this point, Wednesday, I already know I ain't got to go to work Thursday and Friday, because if you're going to fuck around this long, I might as well just call out the rest of the week and tell them it's a real major emergency going on. But first of all, you call back to back 3 days, they going to be like, just don't even come back. So I had to come up with a real big major excuse for me to miss all these days from work. He texts me or whatever around 5:30 again, y'all. This is Wednesday, y'all. He tells me I'm on the way. So I'm like, you know, I bet. So he tells me like, you know, my car was acting up yesterday, I'm like, you know, what's going on with your car? He told me, so I gotta get some shit switched or whatever. He said some type of fuel pump or something. I don't know what he said was running that car hot, y'all. But I'm just like, well, you need to get that shit fixed. So at this point, y'all, by Tuesday, God has sent me a sign like, are you sure? Are you sure you still want this man to work in your car? Because he's supposed to be the mechanic and he ain't even getting his car fixed. Like, what the fuck? Like, this shit don't even add up. So that's why you really do have to be careful about who you take your car to or what shop you take your car to, because these people applying for these mechanic jobs on Indeed just like we applying for customer service jobs. I guess he on the way or whatever, but then at this point he's sending me pictures and stuff, and he was just like,
my car's smoking, oh my god, I'm on side the road, I can't make it, and
and I'm like, what? And so he was just like, yeah, my shit's smoking. And so I'm like, what the fuck? And so he sent me a video, y'all. If I still got the video, I'll put it up here, but it was really like low quality video. I don't know, y'all. So he sent me the video and I'm like, oh my god, your car is on fire. Like, you can't fix my car no more. Like, are you sure you can still fix my shit and your shit on fire? Like, hell no. I don't even want you touching my car. So he told me something, yeah, I can still fix your car. I'm like, nah, you can't fix my car. At this point, you need to show me that you can fix your own shit before I let you touch my shit. So at this, like, I'm like, I need to figure out how I'm gonna get back and forth to work for the rest of the week, because hell no. But good thing I had already called out for the rest of the week. So I'm like, coming up on next week, I ain't gonna have anybody to fix my car, because he gotta show me that he can fix his own damn car, y'all. So for like a good 4-5 days after that, he literally texting me every day like, I just ordered a new part for my car. He's showing me the receipts of the parts that he bought for his car. Now he texting me throughout the day. This ain't even waiting to 5 o'clock, waiting to 5:30 to get these text messages no more. He texting me throughout the day like,
Look at this, what I just had to buy. I just spent $1,500 here. I spent $15, $600. This shit add up. This shit add up.
I'm trying not to be selfish or whatever, but I need my car fixed. But in the same sense, I'm like, don't be like that. Don't be like that, because he was planning on helping you get your car fixed. As far as him not telling me the truth, like how he didn't do for Bundy car or whatever, like, bro, I can't fix your shit. I ain't got the right tools to fix your car, da 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 da. He could have just simply said like, bro, you my bitch. I really do fuck with you, but I ain't even trying to fuck up our friendship or what we got going on. You know I got a little crush on you and whatnot, da 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 da. You cool people. I don't want to touch your fucking car. He could have just simply said that, and I would have respected that and been like, you know what, you right. So this, like, at this point, I'm like, bitch, just stop fucking calling out for work. Take your ass to work. Go get you an Uber or a Lyft. And Bundy was able to take me to work and pick me up and stuff like that around the time too. So, bitch, use your resources, because you ain't making no damn money at home. I had used up all my fucking PTO days and stuff. Coming up on Monday or Tuesday, I ain't even texting no more. At this point, he's still texting me like, I got the parts and stuff like that, da 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 da. So he like, I probably come see you tomorrow. I'm like, you know, whatever. I don't even give a fuck at this point. But at this point, I'm thinking like, bro, I don't even want you touching my car at this point, because you done fucked up your own damn car. Like, oh my God, you work at a shop. Why you ain't even ask the people at the shop like, bro, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Can you look at this? I'm like, bro, I just don't even want you to work on my car no more. Like, if your shit catching a fire, you can't even touch my car. So then he comes out talking about, you know, I'm not a mechanic anyway. I'm a collision worker. And I'm like, what the fuck is the difference? You know what? So my thing is, I'm one of them people, like, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt until I just can't no more. I really can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? All in all, I ended up finding somebody that can work on my car or whatever. But then it all came down to, he had to work on the car, he put it on the machine and all that other stuff, blah blah. He was just like, yeah ma'am, I can't fix the car without fixing this part, da 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 da. You know how they do you. I can't fix this without fixing that, da da da. Like, bro, just go ahead and just tell me the price and I'll just get the money to you, because at this point I don't even give a fuck no more. This shit is out of control. I have beaten myself up so much about it, I can't even take no more licks. Listen, God send them red flags, just go ahead and take the first red flag. Don't let it build up or whatever, because if I end up letting this man work on my car, my shit probably been caught on fire, and it'll be one of the situations where I had already paid him the money, and then it'll be 3-4 days later and I'm driving it, and then I work overnight. I tell y'all this, I'll be on the side of the road with my car on fire at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Look, just pray for me. If y'all enjoyed this video, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. I love y'all. Bye. Mwah.
Let's go! Drop it down low. Drop down, drop it down low.